These days, many people enjoy spending time alone. Some can appreciate being by themselves rather than being with others. If that describes you, you probably prefer to spend as much time alone as you can. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have any friends or that you don't like other people. It's just that you simply enjoy being by yourself, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You naturally have high standards for friendships and relationships. However, compared to most people, you simply don't need other people's attention or validation. If you have any of the following rare personality traits, you are a very unique person. Pay close attention until the end of this video to discover 7 special personality traits of people who like to be alone. You are self-aware. Many people make the decision to overlook their feelings and thoughts. People who enjoy their time alone are able to truly acknowledge and embrace their thoughts and emotions. Self-awareness is not only extremely important, but it is also really hard to reach it. If you're being a loner, you know yourself better than anyone else does, and this can also help you understanding other people as well. Everyone occasionally goes through rough times of feeling down and frustrated, but you are able to handle these times better than the average person. Therefore, you get through them far more quickly. You are empathetic. You most likely belong to one of the world's most empathetic people. You are able to relate to people on their level, since you can understand and share their feelings. You are not judging them immediately. Instead, you are able to put yourself in their shoes and feel for them. It is a very severe burden to share everyone else's sufferings and misery, but since you are so empathetic, it comes naturally to you to see the good in almost any bad person or situation. You are always open to solutions instead of focusing on the negative aspects, and you have a hard time holding grudges. You are open-minded. Despite the fact that you enjoy being by yourself, you are not stubborn or close-minded. In fact, you are probably open-minded and are constantly willing to try something new. You are genuinely curious about something unusual and different, instead of sticking to the same old things. You enjoy traveling and exploring, so just because you like to be alone, it doesn't mean that you never leave the house. You are not planning to spend your entire life in the same place you were born. You are ready to face challenges and not afraid of the unknown. However, before you go someplace that involves a large group of people, you probably intend to spend just a little time with them, since you still value your alone time. Even if you're spending time with others, you might prefer a smaller group, since you are really selective about who you spend your time with. For you, it's all about quality and not quantity. You value time. Time is the one thing that someone who likes to be alone values beyond everything else. You respect and value not only your own time, but also the time of others. You are well aware that the most precious thing for living a happy life is time. You will make every effort to meet deadlines, to show up at events, and you never waste anybody's time, and also never let anyone else to waste your time for no reason. You hate acting fake and cannot stand those who are two-faced and have no problem pretending with others. You have gained a great amount of self-respect as a result of your self-awareness. People can expect one of the most flourishing friendships or relationships imaginable from a person like you, if they value your time the same way you do theirs. You are independent. You never have a point in your life where you feel like you have to rely on anyone for anything. You are independent enough to deal with things on your own, and you don't need to ask favors or help from anyone to achieve what you truly want. If you have a partner, you still want to remain independent and follow your own way and make your own decisions, whether they like it or not. You make every effort to avoid depending on others for your wants and needs, and will go to extreme lengths to prove to others how competent you are at handling your things alone without anyone's help or guidance. You love yourself. No matter what happens to you, you still find a way to love yourself, even at difficult periods in your life. You realize that you and your feelings are the most important, and you don't need to change the way you are just so people would like you. Even while you are aware that there will be moments when you aren't quite as good, experienced, or prepared to achieve the thing you would like to, you still love and respect every aspect of yourself and enjoy the progress. You are well aware that there is always opportunity for improvement, and you are ready to put in a lot of effort to achieve what you want, regardless of what other people think about you. You know that what other people may think of you doesn't define you by any means. You have boundaries. Those who value their alone time usually maintain reasonable and realistic boundaries. You are fully aware of who you are. You have strong and genuine values. Despite the fact that you spend a lot of time alone, you don't feel the need to be around other people all the time. You know that you have yourself, which is the most important thing. You respect your own boundaries enough, and if someone is about to cross them, you will simply not let them. If you have a toxic friend or a partner, you are not hesitating to let them know or let them go if it's necessary. You are not afraid to admit that you are better off by yourself rather than with people who don't respect your boundaries. You are well aware that if you don't respect yourself and your boundaries enough, no one else will. If you found value in this video, please smash that like button and consider subscribing.